Is there going to be like a competition to be the closer over the next 6-7 weeks?
Look, the simple way to put this is it's Alexis Diaz's job to lose. A year ago, he came in, and the feeling was that maybe he felt, I don't know if entitled is too strong of a word, coming off the All-Star season, that maybe he wasn't as prepared as he should have been. And we saw him struggle often last year, not always in closing situations or save situations, but anytime they needed him to keep a game close when it was tied or maybe one run the wrong way or something, he struggled. And so they've brought in some options this year, and if that lights a fire under his butt, then that's not a bad thing. That's the way they look at it. And if he comes in, and supposedly he's in great shape coming in this time around, if he comes in and does what he did the first half of 2023 and when he was a rookie in 2022, then you've got yourself an all-star looking closer. And then you've got two guys like Taylor Rogers and Scott Barlow who also have experience closing games, who can be the guy when Alexis Diaz is maybe gassed a little bit after maybe three days in a row or 3 out of 4 days or something like that. You got somebody like that. Plus you got guys that can just handle the hot spots late in games. And maybe you're in better shape than you were coming in last year.
Yeah, no, it feels like that's the case. That was one of my questions as the offseason started to unfold, and they've addressed it here late. Top to bottom, do they have the potential to have a pretty good bullpen?
I think so. And looking at it, they've got experienced guys. Brent Suter's another one. Sam Maul, we saw what he could do. Emilio Pagan. They've got these guys that are experienced veterans who have done it before, some of them in the playoffs even, and it's a little bit different feel than it was either of the last 2 years. I mean, 2 years ago, you had a bunch of basically cast-offs that overperformed, and then last year a lot of those guys were back, and they were okay. I think this has the potential for being maybe a higher floor and a higher ceiling. So I guess that's the definition of being better, right?
Yeah. No, it's been a busy last couple of weeks. The big headline move was still Terry Francona. You wrote this weekend about spending some time with him in Tucson. A very good piece. Terry Francona's baseball bona fides are impeccable, and there's still so much excitement for the fact that the Reds were able to lure him out of retirement. Give me one or two takeaways from spending time with him just during the offseason.
Yeah, I think that this guy is so relatable to people, and this is what I've been told from people that have been close to him over the years, worked with him and for him. He's so relatable to so many kinds of people, and I think that's just because he's one of those people that's just so comfortable in his own skin. He is just who he is.